All right, let's talk about something that so many of us over 50 have noticed. We're going to dive into a science-backed solution for a really common and, let's be honest, super frustrating problem. Why your glutes seem to be losing the battle against gravity even when you're doing all the right things and staying active.
Does this sound familiar? You've looked in the mirror and just thought, wait a minute, what is going on back there? You're putting in the work, but you're just not seeing the results you used to. Well, you are definitely not alone. It's an incredibly common complaint, and the real reason it's happening, well, it's probably not what you think.
You know, the go-to advice is always the same, right? Just do more squats, more lunges, more bridges. But what if that advice is actually missing the most critical first step? The real fix, the thing that makes all those other exercises actually work, starts with something totally different: correcting your pelvic alignment. Let's get into what. So this brings us to the real culprit. This isn't about you not trying hard enough. It's about trying to build a strong house on a crooked foundation. And in this case, that foundation is your pelvis. Pelvic misalignment, it's exactly what it sounds like. A tiny little shift, a subtle tilt in your body's command center. Think of it like a bad phone connection. Your brain is trying to call your glutes and tell them to fire up, but because the pelvis is out of whack, that signal just gets all staticky and lost. The line is literally broken. And this little misalignment creates a huge domino effect. Your glute muscles, they basically just switch off. They go dormant. So to pick up the slack, other muscles, like your lower back and your thighs, have to jump in and take over, doing a job they were never really designed for. And that is why you can do 100 squats a day and still not see results. You're accidentally training the wrong muscles. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote from the American Council on Exercise just nails it. Alignment is everything. If your joints aren't in the right position, you're just spinning your wheels. Your body is smart. It will always find a way to get the job done, even if it means using the wrong tools. And we've got the science to prove it. A 2019 study took a close look at this, and what they found was wild. Even when people were actively trying to work their glutes, a misaligned pelvis just shut them down. It severely limited how much those muscles could actually fire. So no, it is not in your head. It's a real biomechanical problem. So the big question is, how do we fix this thing? Well, it all starts with step one, the reset. We are not going to jump into heavy lifting or a crazy workout just yet. First, we have to get that foundation straight. Okay, and this is so important to understand. The goal of this first move is not to feel the burn. It's not about strength. It's about retraining. We are re-establishing that mind-muscle connection. You're literally teaching your brain how to find and wake up your glutes again. And this simple little movement does so much. It gently nudges your pelvis back where it belongs. It wakes up not just the main glute muscle, but also that super important side glute that gives you shape and stability. And, maybe best of all, it starts to undo the damage from years of sitting. Okay, so here's how you do it. You're gonna stand about 6 to 8 inches from a wall with your back to it. Now hinge at your hips, push them straight back until you just gently tap the wall. Right there, in that position, just shift your hips a little bit to the left, then back to center. Then a little bit to the right, back to center, and then slowly stand all the way back up. That's one. Simple, right? Now, the name of the game here is control. Don't rush it. This is a really subtle, precise movement. Think of it like you're just gently rocking your pelvis from side to side, not twisting your whole body. And hey, if you need a little balance support, just lightly rest your fingers on a chair. No shame in that.
All right, once you've reset your alignment and your glutes are awake, you are ready for step 2, the rebuild. This is where we start to add strength and shape, but we're doing it on that brand new, corrected foundation.
This is where the magic really happens. With that brain-body connection restored, your glutes are finally online. They're available. They're ready to get the full benefit of a strengthening exercise. They are switched on and ready to go to work for you. Now listen, this is not just any old squat. The simple act of facing a wall forces you to maintain perfect posture. It's like having a built-in coach. And this isolates the work right where you want it, in your glutes, especially that side glute, which is so key for creating shape and stability. It's a fantastic multitasker for strength, posture, and balance all in one go. So for this one, you'll face the wall, again, about 6 to 8 inches away. Go ahead and put your hands lightly on the wall for a little support. Lower down into your squat, keeping your chest tall. At the very bottom of that squat, you're gonna rise up onto your toes, hold it for a second, lower your heels back down, and then press through your feet to stand all the way back up.
And again, slow and controlled wins the race. That wall is your best friend here. It will not let you cheat your posture. A great little tip is to think about gently pushing your knees outward as you squat. That's going to really fire up those side glutes. And remember, it's better to do a perfect shallow squat than a sloppy deep one. Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. What's the real point of all this? What's the actual goal? Because I promise you, it's about so much more than just how you look in a pair of jeans. We really need to have a huge mindset shift here. It's time to move away from just chasing a certain number of reps or feeling sore the next day. The new goal, the much more powerful goal, is about building true, functional freedom in your everyday life.
And this is what that freedom actually looks like. It's the confidence to climb a flight of stairs without even thinking about it. It's walking for miles without that nagging lower back pain. It is the simple, absolutely profound ability to trust your own body to support you, no matter what you ask it to do.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. By focusing on alignment first, you're not just doing another workout. You are investing in a body that feels stronger, more stable, and more capable for decades to come. So, are you just training your glutes, or are you training for life?